I'm Susan Booth. I have AL amyloidosis, having been first diagnosed in 2021. After treatment, I had a successful stem transplant in 2023. Perhaps like me, during those early days, the last thing I was thinking about was there a patient organisation that would build international community of amyloidosis patients where we could learn from each other. But having been invited to join the patient and family subcommittee of the Australian Amyloidosis Network, Pat Neely asked me to take her place on the Australian representative on the Amyloidosis Alliance. I then took a closer look at this organisation. Completely patient-led and independent of doctors and pharmaceutical companies, it is the international organisation made up of patient amyloidosis associations from around the world. So how do we, as Australian patients with amyloidosis, benefit from being a member of the International Association? I think there are quite a few benefits, from day-to-day practical ones to others at a more strategic level. For example, on the Alliance's website is an ATTR Family Dialogue Toolkit, which provides a very practical resource of template letters to talk to family members after a diagnosis of hereditary ATTR. At a national level, the creation and execution of the AmyLife survey that you've already heard about provides a fantastic opportunity for each country to identify commonalities in treatment, patient experiences, and to identify differences. And I would urge, if you have not already completed the survey, ask someone here today. They would be most pleased to help you. And at a truly international level, the Alliance runs an annual conference that's totally patient-led. Last year, the conference was held in Brussels, exclusively on AL amyloidosis. This year, in September, the conference will be held in Milan, dealing with ATTR. One thing that stands out for me is not so much that the countries that do have amyloidosis associations, but that most of the world does not. And of course, what that says is that many patients with amyloidosis have no option for treatments. And that is also something that the Alliance seeks to address. I will now hand over to Giovanni to tell you a little bit more about the Amyloidosis Alliance. Thank you.
My name is Giovanni d'lAlessio. Recently I have been appointed the president of the Amyloidosis Alliance, and as you may imagine, for me is a great honor but also a great responsibility. The Amyloidosis Alliance is an organization dedicated to patient associations, so our focus is obviously at a level higher than local association. In fact, our members represent patients suffering from amyloidosis. All types of amyloidosis are represented in our association. Currently, the Amyloidosis Alliance is working with representatives in 24 countries spread all wide. You may see on this chart will be not only focused in Europe, but we are also in North America, in Central America, and also in Asia Pacific area. Well, our goal is to raise public awareness of amyloidosis, and with this, having this clear in mind, we have launched the World Amyloidosis Day, 26th of October each year. We have some communication campaign globally and also locally in each country. We have also to support the initiative to optimize the patient journey, focus on the access of treatment and quality of life, both of patient and also of caregiver. So our goal is to share best practice and to share materials and leading translation. And I highlight a MET research program that needs to cover the amyloidosis field. So our goal is to share the patient voice and also to hold and organize congresses for patients and doctors. The other purpose of the Amyloidosis Alliance are to be a key player in the network, to create links between all the stakeholders. We have established monthly calls and introduction and gathering different stakeholders. Our goal is again to promote and lead the exchange of information between members. We have a website with a library that share resources and training, and to provide them materials that may help them to spread information, and also to support other countries in initiating patient group like happens recently with the Belgian group, for example. Here we have our structures. So I start with our secretary, Jean-Christophe Fidalgo, treasurer, David Gregory from the UK, Catilena Bibiloni from one of the association of Spain, and also Agnes Farrugia, our executive director, and Emmanuel James, that is our project manager. And let me take this opportunity also to introduce our new executive director, Christophe Rispal, that will replace Agnes Farrugia next July. Now we have our scientific committee that is represented from doctors from different parts of the world. What could be the benefit for the National Patient Organization to be part of the Amyloidosis Alliance? Well, we have shared best practice between patient organization, be aware of the situation in the other country, follow research developments. The Alliance manage the organizational and the logistic of meetings and provide materials. And don't forget that we are strong together if we share our experience. And again, the power of the group could be a plus, may benefit the members. Now please give me the chance to introduce you the World Amyloidosis Day event and also the other activities that will perform during the year. With reference to the World Amyloidosis Day, within the board we have decided to dedicate one day, will be the 26th of October of each year, a day dedicated to the amyloidosis. So we want to sensibilize the world to be aware about our disease and especially the whole form of the disease. Well, and now I would like to talk with you with another activity that we have started at the end of the last year, 2024, and for us is very, very important. I refer to the AmyLife, is a global amyloidosis survey that are focused on patient and also to the caregiver, and your participation is very, very important. And let me thank each of the patient organization for the efforts that you have done locally. related to the main action that we would like to perform for the 2025. We put again in the first rank the strengthening of the network, supporting existing associations in their effort to promote all forms of amyloidosis. And again, our aim, like Amyloidosis Alliance, is to become a key reference, as I mentioned before, for all stakeholders in all forms of the amyloidosis. So this what means that will be our involvement in bodies, agency, academic, society to allow that the Amyloidosis Alliance will be recognized like a reference for them. And again, we have to improve the health expertise and care system in all the country where the Alliance has the representatives in all form of the amyloidosis. Also for us it's important to make some training and identify the ambassador who may represent the Alliance, because we need to spread our knowledge and representative quite everywhere. For the visibility of the Amyloidosis Alliance, from the amyloidosis point of view, the person will live with the disease. We focus also on the diagnosis and, moreover, for the treatment and care of patient, that this treatment will be affordable for all the patient. This for us will be a key point. From the Alliance point of view, but I need from your points of view, like a patient organization member of the Alliance, for us is very important that you identify yourself like an international association expert, and that you, like a patient association locally, will be identified like a partner of the association. Well, I've arrived at the end of this presentation. I strongly hope that I was clear enough. Take the time to check our website or contact us. I don't want to take you more time, and I wish you a very stimulating meeting, and I hope to see you in presence in the future. Bye bye.